I just read Blood Meridian, and Judge Holden is exactly how I imagine Junius looks like. I think he could get cast for the movie adaptation. There are a lot of roles that I think that Junius would fit well into, and he would not like any of them.
Judge Holden, I've always thought as a way more intimidating individual than Junius. Junius is not intimidating at all. He's, if anything, just nothing. He's just is. If anything, it's funny just the way his body shapes sometimes.
He was sometimes, he's pretty thin. He's actually below 170 now.
Good for him.
Yeah, pretty crazy. He was over at my house the other day with JB and a couple other people, and I was going through my stuff because we were unpacking a little bit in my nightstand, and there's a hatchet in there, like a real hatchet.
Oh, here we go.
I was like, oh man, I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do it. But if I walk away, like, then I'm not involved. I went and I just handed it to Junius, and I walked away, and you could just hear he immediately started messing with people. People say, "Stop! Don't! Like, get that away from me!" It's just he's a chaos. He's a force of chaos. Everybody, all right. It's easy to stoke.
Yeah.
Junius with a hatchet, no bueno. Holden invades Junius's Home Alone style. Who wins? I think probably Junius, actually. I think so. I think he wins. Yeah, I think he wins. I think he's devious. I think he's devious enough to win.
Yeah. I think he's willing to go there with Holden. Holden's like wants to get him naked, and Junius is already there. And
like, what are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just gonna call his bluff.
My new neighbor came over, introduced himself as Junius, and let me know he isn't allowed within 50 feet of his school. Does that sound familiar? It does sound familiar.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, it does. But there are many Juniuses that are on the sex offender list, so you can't be sure it's the same one. You have to describe him physically to us. Did he have eyebrows? It's a big question.
Make Junius put all the Jolly Ranchers in his mouth and sit there for at least 2 minutes and make his teeth turn soft.
Dude, we tried to get into Junius's phone one time. We tried to hold him down. It's like me and your brother and like a couple other people. Maybe you were there. I don't remember. But it was like 2 hours. We were all just dripping sweat. Junius actually was able to resist us getting into his phone because he did not want us in there so bad. We were trying to get his fingerprints on the little thing. But as soon as we almost had his finger, he'd like curl his thumb away real quick. We just couldn't do it. It was so hard, dude. Amazing what some people can do. It's like people that lift up cars, like save their kids, and the adrenaline is super like rushing. That's how bad he didn't want us to get in his phone. Bro, what was on Junius's phone, yo? Any thoughts? It's a really good. I think it's just a lot of cringe stuff, to be honest with you. Like, there have been times where we were able to get onto his Facebook and stuff like that, and we would like find women that he had been talking to in the past, and the conversations are just so painful because he's such a shitster with us, and he's like so assertive. But with women, he's just like becomes a total sub. He's like, okay, like that's fine. I wasn't gonna say, like, okay. Did we tell the story before? I'll tell it really quick. But there was a time we got onto his Facebook, and we were looking in his messenger history, and there was this girl, and we determined from the messages that he was like talking to her at least somewhat inappropriately or something like that. Okay, it wasn't like super explicit. But we texted her and we just literally said, send nudes. Could you send me a nude now? It was something pretty demanding. Yeah. And then the girl texted back and she's like, I told you I don't do that anymore. And so we're like, oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess this was happening at some point. Must have been on a different messenger service or something like that. I told you I don't do this anymore. And then Junius, who wasn't even here at the time, from his phone, like got this message. Okay, I should say this too. We deleted our original message that we sent. So Junius on his phone just gets a message that says, I don't do that anymore. I don't send nudes anymore. I think it was specific enough to where he would know what she was talking about in one message, which was great because this is like the perfect scenario for us, right? To Junius, it just looked like a girl randomly texted him and said, I told you I don't send nudes anymore, which is hilarious. And then we were able to see in real time what he responded back with. And instead of responding back with a regular person, anybody normal would say, like, what are you talking about? Like, I did not ask you for nudes. I'm well aware that you're not. He goes, oh, I know. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
He just apologizes. Like, he goes, yeah, I know. I wasn't demanding one. It was like, it's hard to describe. I wish I could remember the exact quotes, but the conversation was just so perfect to where neither one of them knew what the fuck was going on. And we were just dying.
Okay, last Unius thing because we got to keep going here.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things we ever done to Unius was found a conversation while his Facebook was open. Found a conversation from like 10 years ago. He was talking to some person from
Oh
high
yeah.
school, and he was
Yes.
asking about something, whether it was like something about his game system or whatever. It's just something random. And the guy replied back with the whatever he was looking for, or maybe it was like, "Hey, I'm not going to be very helpful." This is 10 years ago. He responds, and with Unius's Facebook, we reply back to a 10-year-old message. Cool, thanks.
Yeah. It's just so stupid. See, this is the stuff we get satisfaction out of, and it's nothing. All of our friends called us so destructive and so like menacing when we're together. It's not true.
Look at them
Dude.
now.
It's
Look at them now.
yeah, they don't have this channel, do they? Unius relationship status changes? Changes. You want like a list of all of them? There aren't
Has
that
it
many.
changed? Has it changed recently?
Oh, changed recently? No, has not changed. There's very few times where he's been in like official relationships. He's just had a lot of like extended, like situationships with women for the most part. But yeah, no relationship status changes right now, unfortunately. I meant you should have changed his relationship status. Oh yeah, we did that a bunch of times. We tried to like we put him in like marriage requests, like engagement requests, relationship requests with people that he had like a past with and stuff like that, like really humiliating stuff.
Remember the time we changed his wall, Eunice's wall photo to this like ripped cowboy?
Oh yeah, like the gay cowboy thing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very gay looking cowboy. And then you can put nicknames on Facebook, and we put it to, in parentheses, "I'm not gay." And then this
That's right.
It's of this like homoerotic cowboy.
That was in like the early Ram Ranch era, I think too.
Yeah, yo.
Yo.
This guy, this is very, very Junius phenotype right here. Like, look at this guy. Very Junius.
Yeah, he's kind of got the bigger contrast and the hair color and stuff, but it's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just his pose, like he's just watching
Mm-hmm.
as things go on, even though I'm sure he'd love to get in it a little bit.
He'd like to bother people. When they're on the ground or whatever, he'd like stick his finger up someone's ass or whatever.
Sir Junius is the one true king. Valor Morgulis.
We'll take one of the team and kiss Junius. Oh, take one of the team and kiss Junius if needed. Yeah, he needs to be kissed big time. Turn him back into a beautiful prince from the toad-like, frog-like state he's in right now.
I mean, he's been in worse states before, I think.
True. 100% true. Oh, you know what? Real quick. Yeah, I'll just say this. So, tiny bit of Junius Lore off the hop. It'll just take a second. That is just in the forefront of my mind. It's not that dramatic, but his long-term, like play thing, his little fleshlight that he's had for years and years, right? The one who's like obese and a psychopath and a drug addict and all this crazy stuff, right? The one from that one meme where it's like the NPC who's smashing that big fat girl with like the rug on the wall. You know what I'm saying? From that. Yep. Okay. Yeah. She had basically broke off contact with him because she had a boyfriend that she lived with or whatever. And that's just the way Junius's life goes. He's talking to a girl and then suddenly there's like, I can't talk to you anymore because I have a boyfriend. And he's just like, okay. Anyway, she messages him out of the blue the other day and said, do you want to live together? And he's not immediately like shutting it down. Like he doesn't want to do it, but just why not just shut it down? Dude, take this opportunity to be like, dude, you're pathetic. This is like what I've been waiting for. You've treated me like scum, and you are a obese, gelatinous scum yourself. Like, dude, get ready to hear it. But I guess not. So, no bueno.
No bueno. What a loser, this guy.
What a loser. Who wins in a fight? Junius, BBW lover, or Quinn, the GM? Listen, in all seriousness, I'm being 100% serious right now, okay? I do get the vibes that Quinn is probably like a super simp as well. Like a huge simp. Much more than Junius, like way more than Junius. I think he's like a sincere simp. I think he would like, stake his like reputation on like adhering to simp principles,
Right.
So I think Junius's BBW lover wins 100% of the time, even if Quinn, the GM, were to frame it as if like he's kind of submitting, like, kind of Obi-Wan style, putting up the lightsaber to allow himself to be struck. It's still him losing. So
I'd say because of his potential high level of simpage, he would have that extra gear in him to be white knighting the situation he's in and able to defeat Junius in combat.
Oh,
So,
Junius. Oh, if it's Junius,
Junius
then
BBW lover. Who's the BBW lover? I think Junius.
I thought that he was talking about Junius's BBW lover. I didn't know he was talking about Junius the
Well,
BBW lover.
Saucy needs to add some apostrophe here
Right, it could
to
work
really make
both
it
ways.
clear. But
Okay, yeah, I mean, so if that's the case, Krabu, let's just give a concise. If it's the BBW lover, I think BBW lover wins. But if it's Junius himself, no, I mean, there's no way. Like Junius is not. He's not out of shape since like severely. He's actually surprisingly strong. He has been in the past. Did you know, Don Boy? Did you know that Junius benched like 300 pounds out of nowhere?
there's no way. No.
Yeah, he did. He did. Actually, it was 295. But that's
Yeah, I'm sure with whatever weights you guys are using. Yeah, I'm sure that's how it went. There's no way. There's no way
weights you used to use. Anyway,
No, I don't believe it. I'll talk to my brother about it. My brother is a good. If he says it, then I'll believe it. But
his weights were
Junius?
the same weights, man. Anyway, Junius solos Quinn, but Junius lover. Oh wait, no, also solos Quinn. Yeah, sorry, Quinn loses both situations for different reasons.
No, I think Quinn beats Junius. But when it comes to the BBW lover,
how do you figure that?
The woman? Because I'm saying if it's the woman, right?
Yeah.
He loses because he knows the law really well. He knows he's not going to win that court trial. But if he beats Junius up, I think he beats him because he has that extra gear because he wants to. He's a man of honor. He's a simpage. He wants
really.
to.
So you think Quinn beats Junius in like a real fight? That's crazy. Maybe. Listen, we don't know. We haven't seen it happen. Maybe we can make it happen. Let us know, guys. At 1 million subs, we'll organize that fight.
We will for you guys, just for you guys,
to the death. Anyway, let's get started on this ranking, man. We got like an hour.
Girl. There we go. He meant the girl. So there we go.
Sir Junius, the Tire Knight solos Quinn. Numbers what? Numbers what, Wrath? What are you asking for, numbers? I'm telling you, Junius does solo Quinn. Okay? It's just the reality. Don wants to disagree. He does.
I like the Tire Knight, which is...
Yeah. That's a good title. Junius is a Tire Knight.
Tires Bane or something like that.
Oh, dude, yes. Tires Bane. Oh. The Tire Knight. It actually kind of sounds official. It sounds like it'd be in this world, if they had tires. Saucy, remember for 7 months, Twink Lionel was based on Junius. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like based on the topic of Junius, but yeah, based on Junius. Listen, that's a compliment to Junius. And by the way, Junius is kind of twinky right now. He's like 165 pounds. You know that, Don Boy?
165. Oh,
I guess you
did
did.
Last time I saw him.
You did just see him, yeah. Mad nerd.
Junius Lore. I think next episode we'll talk about it. I don't want to go into
Sufficiency 4938. Junius should give you all a portion of the profits. Yeah, he should. Maybe, I hope at the end of the stream, after he sees the amount of money that he's getting, he'll feel gracious enough to give us a tip or something. I agree. I can take like 2 minutes here and give a little Junius Lore update, okay? Just over the last couple months here, all right? So I don't know if I said this stuff, but he was kind of drowning in it lately with low-quality women over the last few months.
Hold on. When you say low quality, it is low quality.
I think I somewhat mentioned it, but I'm only going to bring up one of them right now because there's a handful. But one of them was a woman, and she's like 33, I think, and she has a 17-year-old daughter. Okay, so do the math on that one. But 17-year-old daughter, and she's crazy, and she also lives in a trailer park. Not bad looking though, but lives in a trailer park. Okay, and so they hung out a couple times, and Junius is actually the one to like say like, no, sorry, I can't go through with this because you're crazy, right? Totally insane. But he was nervous around her or whatever, and he has IBS. His IBS is acting up or whatever. He gets it when he's tired too, right? The adrenaline starts pumping. He gets IBS, and she basically invited him to go to some kind of a therapy session, start going to therapy, whatever, to train his body because she thinks that his IBS is entirely caused by her and that his body is rejecting her. But if they can get over that, then it's all good. That's what she thinks. Okay. Now, fast forward, they were talking for a while, and I didn't know this. It's been like 2 months now. And he starts reciting the story to me or whatever. And he says so casually too. He's like, I don't remember exactly how he executed it, but this is the story. So I guess she was sending him porn, like a lot of porn. And
Mermaid or someone else? Someone
nope,
else?
just porn on the internet. It's
Okay.
porn on the internet, like stuff that she's into at the
So like
time.
what me and you send to each other.
Like what? Say it
Like what
again?
me and you send to each other.
Yeah, oh yeah, 100%, right. So it's just porn, which is very, very strange. And she just sent it to him or whatever, but she didn't know how to like send it correctly, or she didn't realize, like, I guess when you send this link, it just kept on bringing, like, if Eunice clicked it, it would just bring him to like the YouPorn homepage, because I guess that's the site they were using, is YouPorn. And but he, you know how he is, he's passive, so he doesn't bring it up to her. He just keeps clicking the videos, like, okay, yeah, cool, send me more or whatever. So she keeps sending him this porn, and then she stops sending the porn for a while, and she sends him basically a video of her arsenal of sex toys, and she frames the video as like the perspective of the video, like the narrative of the video is like, hey, thank you, Eunice, for buying all these for me. They're so awesome. I can't wait to try them all. And he's like, I did not get you any of those. She's like, oh, I know. That's just how I was introducing them to you. I thought it'd be fun, which is very strange to begin with. Anyway, so then she stops talking to him because he rejected her formally before this. Okay, during this time, he rejected her formally. A couple weeks later pass by. She sends him a couple more porn videos out of nowhere. Sends him porn again. He responds for the first time by sending her porn. Okay? He sends her porn back. She responds, why the fuck did you send me porn? That's
Is this the girl that he? Is this the girl that he walked into the house and she was like almost? She's
no.
naked?
That's a different one.
Okay,
different one. But she sends him porn. He sends her porn. He says, "Why did you send me that?" And then you know what he responded back with? Nothing, because he just doesn't defend himself. If that was me, I'd be like, "What the hell are you talking about? You send me porn all the time." I would also
Frank Costanza. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Also, I didn't ask, but I would love to know what porn, because he never found out what porn she was sending, because she was not formatting it correctly or whatever. But he sent her porn back. What porn did he send her? That's what I want to know. It wasn't like, hey, this is funny, check this out. No. This is porn like that. Hey, check this out. I'm into this right now. I didn't ask, but I want to know what porn he sent.
Yeah, well, every time his situation, I hear about it, I'm just baffled. Not only that he's in that situation, but also his reaction to the situation he's in. It's just not good. Eunice, happy birthday, Eunice.
Yeah, I guess. And also, this porn girl too is friends with several people that he works with or whatever, like at his job. So it's definitely a very awkward situation. Oh, I guess I could throw this in there too, real quick, for Junius Lore as well. For his Christmas, on Christmas Day, normally they go out, like him and his siblings get together with their like significant others or whatever, and they go out with their dad. Okay, so their dad, who is married to a Black Hebrew Israelite, and they go out for like a breakfast or whatever. And so he was texting him like, hey, what time do you guys want to get together for Christmas, like per this tradition or whatever? And his siblings are like, what are you talking about? We're getting together on Christmas? Like, sorry, I'm busy. They're all busy and pretend like they haven't been doing this as a tradition. And so Eunice just did nothing on Christmas.
That reminds me of like how we what's it called? We threw that birthday party for the person and we didn't invite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the bulk of what I got. I have some little stuff too, but we'll skip it. We'll save it for another time. Yeah. You know what Eunice got recently at Perkins?
There we go.
You know what I get at Perkins? You've been to Perkins with me.
It's like a Denny's, guys. Perkins is like a Denny's, if you don't know.
Yeah, Perkins is like a Denny's. It's like a breakfast food place, but like it's open in 24 hours. I'll get like the meat thing, like the bunch of meat, the kielbasa sausage, the regular sausage, the bacon, the eggs, and I'll get some like hash browns on the bottom, you know, whatever, because you have to pick a bunch of hash browns. And then it comes with pancakes, but I get the pancakes swapped out for more meat. That's what I do. Eunice got 2 big orders of hash browns and 4 eggs only.
That's weird.
That's not a meal. That's not even you need meat with it. It's 4 eggs and then like this disproportionately huge amount of hash browns.
But that was what I was saying about the eggs in this episode. You had these huge eggs and then just a little bit of meat.
I'd rather have too many eggs than too much potato.
I know, but I'd rather have more meat than less eggs, or more meat than more eggs.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed. If I had to choose, that is the hierarchy for sure.
Which remind me, Emu.
Wrath Sinful, Junius Lore. Also, when do I get promoted? I don't really have any new Junius Lore. You know, he was he's messaging this one girl now who just doesn't respond to anything he says. Like she'll talk to him, but she'll say something like, let's say she's talking about her day, make a complaint. And then Junius will ask a follow-up question about that thing, and she just won't answer. And she'll either not respond to him at all, or say something totally different, or send him like a almost nude picture, if not straight up nude picture. And that's the extent of their interactions. So very little substance going on there.
He's doing great, guys. Long story short.
He's doing well. Member chat, Rizzler, I will take Junius's side. Junius is not a factor here, but I guess, you know what? I can't stop you, man. Take his side. Somebody needs to take his side. Rizzler, 213, 199. Is it Junius in the Epstein files? Yeah. You're never going to see it, though. Redacted, baby.
All of the beef jerky stuff, guess who's supplying it?
It's actually his idea, man. It's his idea to switch from pizza to jerky. You know, he's got some good ideas. Junius animal snatch. Oh, right. Yeah. You know, he just referenced that to me the other day. Yeah, maybe we can. I'll have him give me his list, and maybe we can I'll just say it at the end of one of the streams. I'll do a top 10. You want a top 10 or top 20? I don't know. I'll just say as many as you can think of. But I can tell you right now, spoiler alert, it was llama and sheep were ranking very high.
Okay. Yeah.
Just
don't need to know. Don't need to know.
It's just reality. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, so badass. Rizzler, again, would you both join a trial of the 7 to defend Junius, the Turbo Virgin? Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe I'd have to look at the opposing team, but listen, he is a good friend. I think it's hard, man. What
if he was defending one of these women we just talked about recently? The disgusting women, either the super old one that had teen pregnancy or the one that has a boyfriend, but for whatever reason exposes herself to Junius. And also thinks it's her problem why he can't get hard. It's like they have some trauma they have to go through. No, thank you.
It's not that he can't get hard. It's that he has Crohn's disease, or not Crohn's.
Oh, that's right. He has Crohn's.
He has IBS.
Onset Crohn's disease.
Yeah, not Crohn's. His family has Crohn's. He has IBS, and she thinks that that's the reason. Yeah, I mean,
if it's for either of those women, would you join the trial?
If it's for them, no. But if it's a situation where Junius was out with one of these people for some reason, and some asshole dude comes over and starts breaking this girl's fingers, and then he steps up to defend an innocent person or whatever, it's kind of hard not to defend it still, but I'm not gonna like it. We'll see when the time comes.
Junius, offer me a lordship and I'll do it.
Yeah, give me some lands and titles. That's all I need.
I'd like also to tell everyone to be wary of Junius the spider. He's a new threat beyond the wall.
If this was Junius and he landed a dime, because I do think she's really attractive, you know.
Yeah, she's good.
Don't look at my search history. But I think she's attractive. Now, she definitely has a body count that might be reaching triple digits. But at least this is probably the best he can get looks-wise, you think, for at this time, old Raymond? I think this is good for him, but it's not maybe ideal in some aspects. But if this was Junius, I'd be kind of happy. Okay.
Saucy. 499. My sons died fighting for the king, the true king, Junius Hiltfire, the king who bore the hilt. My black hilt will rise again.
All right, you put in a timeout. No Hiltfires in the chat. Sorry. We love Blackfires, but no Hiltfires.
$10. All hail Junius the spider, the unsolved, or the unsolved, unloved by women and dread of tires. Yes, Junius the spider, man.
Tires Bane.
Tires Bane. Oh.
That kind of rules.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. Tires are no joke, dude. You get some big ass tires.
Get that thing going. It would kill somebody.
I'm surprised it didn't kill him.
It's like the idea these tires are getting destroyed by him instead of reverse. He's Tires Bane.
Dude, Tires coming toward him, just stops it with his bare fists.
No man can stop you from kissing the feet of the Titan. No man but Junius the spider.